Well, hello, it's your host Eric of Gmodism here with a little channel update. So, what's happening on the channel? I'm going to tell you. You may have noticed we have not had that many videos lately, and this is due to some issues we're having with the YouTube AdSense connection partnership program thing. Anyways, long story short, the monetization is paused. It's some kind of system error, like we didn't do anything wrong. So I and my folks at the MCN, the multi-channel network I'm in, we're trying to talk to YouTube to support and talk this through and see what is the issue. But hopefully we found the issue, and hopefully everything should be back up and running as normal in a few days. But that has taken some energy from me to kind of talk with all this type of support back and forth, find the information, look into different accounts and see what basically needs to be done for it to run smoothly. So that has taken all my free time energy. Thus, I haven't been able to make so much content lately. Like the next Yammer 2 video, it's recorded. I have so many tutorials planned and we're doing a lot of things, but you know, we only have that much free time energy, so I couldn't do the videos as well as trying to fix the issues behind the scenes there. Because of course, if we can't, like, if this doesn't work, it's like, yeah, it has to work first. That's the reason. But it's super annoying, and if I have been grumpy lately, that's probably the reason, because it's so annoying when like the monetization is kind of disabled and you know, hopefully it will be fixed. But if you remember, thank you by the way for sponsoring the channel, but if you got any weird messages about that, that's because of it. Yeah, and of course if we wouldn't fix it, we couldn't even have members because we're not in the YouTube partnership program, so it's weird. So we're a little bit in limbo, but enough about that. Now we should be talking through another issue. So, you know the Imgur account? Yeah, there we host all of these beautiful little AOG pictures and stuff. It looks like somebody mass reported it, so some of the images were flagged as some kind of, I don't know, weird content. So it got removed. I tried to contact support, but you know, obviously we didn't break any Teams of Service rules. But that basically means that each image in-game that we're using from the depth no longer displays anymore because the Imgur collection is gone. So you can imagine, I think this is pretty annoying too. And I talked to support and it's like, we didn't break TOS, and they're like, oh no, it's deleted and you can't restore it, so it's gonna be new links. So even if I could get support, I contacted them several times to undelete them. They probably will have a new web address to access them, which means that the images in-game still doesn't work. Fortunately, the gmodism.com sites that exist, it's in serious need of updating. But what I will do is I will take all these image files, all the AOG stuff, and I'm gonna do a custom web hosting for the images. I already tested it, that it works, and a very nice member in the AOG also tested it and confirmed that. So this is our new thing. That's also something we'll need to do. And when that is done, all and every blueprint and prefab needs to be updated with the new image links, and then they should work forevermore, I hope. So if you're a commissioned officer in the army of Gmodism and you're wondering when is the files going to be updated, well, they will be updated when I manage to fix that. So that's a little bit why I'm a little bit locked. And if you're a commissioned officer in the army of Gmodism, thank you very much, by the way, for supporting the channel. Your help currently is of course extra valuable because that's all the sponsorship we're getting right now, since YouTube is in the limbo. In any case, those files will be updated, and I've contacted two of you because we're moving on in the build for decommissioned officer queue. And well, if you have been a CEO for a long time and you want to know when your build is, check your messages at Patreon, because perhaps, or in the Discord if you're in there, because perhaps I try to contact you. So yeah, otherwise I'll be just moving on down the list, and you'll be getting a message soon. On another note, I started a new little nice way to sort things, so hopefully this will make the content production a little bit easier. The last sorting method, it looks like this, and this was a big improvement from my previous way to sort my information. And the previous way is literally putting things in big piles of papers and never looking at them and forgetting about them. Still trying to find that information. Another thing that happened is that the Gmodist community is now a server that has proper and easy onboarding. So when you look at the channels and roles section, you can easily just assign some roles and stuff on whatever you want to get the notifications about that specific thing. And also, it's super easy to enlist in the army of Gmodism if you want to do that by just clicking a button. Or of course get out of it, or easy like that. And if you kept your eyes at the community page, you'll see I've been sitting at like work and doing some cool stuff with trying to find out some nice new Tetris for crams. So videos about that will be coming up as soon as the YPP AdSense debacle is over. And naturally, all the Gimle first battles are finished for the official ones. So we'll be moving over and streaming the losers bracket single elimination tournament. So that will be really fun to do. We're gonna have that and basically stream that on Twitch and probably YouTube as well. I'm gonna try and set up Restream to do that. So that's also on the to-do list. Oh my god, my to-do list is crazy. But that will be really fun to start those Gimle battles again, see which of the losers brackets are the strongest. So keep tuned for that as well on Twitch if you're not there, because it will be there at least guaranteed, and hopefully on YouTube as well, but no promises. If it's not there, it's on the second channel Gmodist later, as the VODs are uploaded there. So make sure you're tuned in there too. Also, big thanks for making sure that the Maruler was on the front page when you started from the depth for like a long time. That was super fun to see. And if you haven't seen that, Matros Finley has made a mascot for the AOG, which will be used in some places where it's applicable or fun. So thanks a lot for drawing this. It's super cool to see. The name has even been decided, and it's gonna be Eriki, which is obviously fun because it's similar to my name. Other than that, I've decided to join the little Promethean Directive minigame thing, which is like war games basically, super fun. And we'll be doing that. You'll see more content about that later. Also, I'm having a little entry into the library war game as well, so more info will be about that. The only thing you've seen from that I will show you now, and that's basically this little logo type for it with our little Latin motto, of course. Again, more about that later, but much fun stuff is coming. We'll just need to solve all these weird debacles, Well, that's probably that. As you can hear, there is a lot of things going on here, and some of those things are not very fun, but of course, we get through things. We need to make it work eventually, and yeah, we're gonna teamwork and make sure everything is up and running as soon as possible. It's just that stuff like this takes time. Like the review process each time is like up to 3 weeks, so they've been much faster than they say they could be from YouTube side. So that's at least good. But in any case, I'm working on doing things. I'll just need to do a lot of background work, which you don't see, to be able to continue making videos. So that's about that. Anyways, huge thanks for watching this video and this channel. And if you are supporting the channel by liking our videos and even YouTube memberships, Patreon memberships, or our new fourth wall Government of Gmodism member, huge thanks for that. This is your host, Eric of Gmodism, and I will say AOG Invictus.